What's up, my beautiful people? Aaron Thomas with excellence above talent. Man, I just kind of want to jump on today and talk about mental health. It's something that no one really wants to talk about, or people really don't want to talk about. But it's something that, this is my opinion, if you don't have it, then you can't live your best life. If you don't have like the positive mental health, or if you're not working on it daily, and you're letting, people and things get to you, then to me, you can't live your best life. It's something that, I have battled with, mainly since I've, came back from Iraq, being diagnosed with PTSD. So mentally, I know that if I'm not striving to find a way to continue to get better mentally, then I find myself in these dark places. And the dark places always leads to negative actions. And ultimately, it leads to suicidal thoughts. And so I know during this pandemic, there's a lot of people who don't like change, and change has been pretty much everything since this pandemic. From, working at home, being around the wife and kids or your family more, to, the political unrest, all the movements that are happening, police brutality, and then civilian on civilian brutality, just a lot of violence and stuff going on. And we had a conversation with Andy and Aisa, and they were talking about how, no one really talks about mental health. And it just, it dawned on me, no one really talks about mental health. Like, we act like everything in our life is okay. We take a few pictures and post a few videos on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. And it's not a lie, because at that moment, that's, what's going on. But a lot of times, it's not the whole picture. And, behind that smile are people hurting. Behind that video of someone having fun is a person hurting. And mental health is something that needs to be talked about every day, because it's real. People are dying daily because mentally they felt like they couldn't go on anymore. People are hurting other people. People are hurting themselves. So if you're feeling some type of way, if you're feeling down or depressed, or you have a lot of anxiety, I encourage you to seek out professional help, a counselor, a therapist. I encourage you to find that friend that you could confide in and talk things out. Because I found out that talking things out helps open up the door to find out where that depression, where that anxiety, where that hurt is coming from. And so, I started, counseling a while back ago. And then as a couple, trying to figure things out with my wife, I also knew, like, listen, we need, that third person in the room to kind of have that conversation with us. And so, we started couples counseling. And it's not something like like everything is going bad and we're about to get divorced and this is like the last ditch effort. This is just something that, if we want to continue to strengthen our relationship, if I want to continue to grow and if she wants to continue to grow, this was the best option. And so I really want everyone to pay attention to and be more self-aware of what's going on inside of them. Because at the end of the day, you can post all the outward things, you can show people all your money, you can show people your cars and your girls and everything that you have that people can see, but still be miserable and hurt and frustrated and depressed. And so I really want people to focus on being more self-aware of what their body is telling them, being more self-aware of their thought process. So if you're thinking negative about yourself, or you're talking negative about others, or talking negative about yourself, be more aware of that and find out why and where that's coming from, and then fix it. Because at the end of the day, if you are not mentally strong, if you don't question the thoughts in your head, the thoughts in your head will break you down enough to tell you that you are not worthy, that you are not enough, that you don't deserve the best that this life has to offer. And it's just simply not true, right? So if anyone hasn't told you today that they love you, let me be the first to say, I love you. You are enough. You do deserve the best that this world has to offer. You are enough, and you are most definitely not alone. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.